going to be covering adding actions to buttons that correspond to a specific device that is connected to the controller. Also, we will cover adding labels in different pages to simplify the user interface for the end user. So for this instance, we are going to use the light page, which we are linked to, and as soon as I click on it, again, if you remember, you can zoom in and you can zoom out by the scroll on the mouse. So let's add a label. You click on the page and then right click, and you can see here add label. After adding the label, you can move it around in the page anywhere you would want to leave the label. Then you can go on the right here and rename it to the specific application you are going to use this label for. Also, from here you can change the font to different fonts that are available on the system, as well as you can change the size of the font, make it either bigger or smaller. You can change the color, you can make it bold, and so on. The next thing we're gonna cover is actually adding an action to a button. In this case, you can see here from the page background and the page design that we are going to control a light system. And in this case, if you remember, we have added a light system to be controlled through our serial port. If you click on any button here, you can see all the devices that are connected to the controller, and within them you will find the light system that we added through serial. After clicking on the device itself, you will find here two different sets of commands that you can send to it for serial. One is ASCII and one is hexa. For the demo purpose today, our light dimmer is supported with hexa. As soon as you double click on here, you'll see that the command is added here, and then if you double click on the command, you can start entering the command that will be specified in the user manual for the system. If you look at the command here, it corresponds to recalling a specific scene that is saved on the light dimming system, which means to utilize this you have to set your presets or save your scenes on the light dimming system first, and then you can recall it through our control system. After you set all your presets on the light dimming system, you can actually use those commands to recall that specific preset. Now in this case, we have this to like the light off preset. You can go to the second button and add another command, and this command will correspond to the lowest light level that is saved as a scene on that light dimming system. In this case, the command will look something like this. Also, there are some light dimming system that will be using ASCII. Now if you look at hexa, it's always 2 bits of numbers or letters that are going in this kind of sequence. Now for ASCII, usually there is more letter, and the command will be something like this. For ASCII, you have to always remember to return the carriage and execute the command. Now in this video we covered adding commands to buttons as well as creating labels for pages. We covered ASCII serial commands and hexa serial commands and the difference between them. Thank you very much.